voice of people all over the world. Today we are bringing good news to you all. And this one news everybody would love to hear. Yeah, you see, there'll be kind of contention in respect of the kingship stool of EWU Kingdom. And not long ago, we heard that the Supreme Court has passed its judgment, and it aroused happiness all over the kingdom of Israel land, because it was a case of the right thing being done. So today we feel it is necessary we sit down with the winner of the suit, whom we know very well is the right person to the stool, to have a talk and a chat with him. And I'm sure you will all have one or two things to gain from watching what we're going to be doing here right on Ego Studio. Right now we are in the kingdom of EWU. So please be with us, stay with us, and don't go away. Your host, Sunday Aimari in Negbedose, Ego Studio, London, UK. Please stay and don't go away. Zaiki, evangelist.
You're welcome.
Yeah, congratulations on your victory.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Let us start with this. So how do you feel with the victory of the Supreme Court in your favor?
Well, I feel great. First of all, I have to give thanks to the Almighty God for making it possible for me to witness this day. You know, it's been 29 years of this fight, and it's by the grace of God I'm alive. I give glory to God.
Yeah, so we want you to do a little explanation of yourself, introduction of yourself. Please, people want to know you more. Just do a brief introduction of yourself, My Highness.
Well, I'm His Royal Highness Jafaru Isesele the First, the Jafaru. I had a humble beginning. My father, the late Jafaru, was a peaceful and highly respected energy. So the upbringing I got from him is what is sustaining today. You can imagine a fight for 29 years. It's my upbringing that kept me alive and steadfast.
We are trying to talk about maybe your growing up, educational, and all that. Please, we want to get a little image of those ones, My Highness.
Okay. As I told you, I had a humble beginning. I attended the EWU government school, and after that I attended the Assembly of God secondary modern school of those days. So that is my education background. So until it was when my father was sick, I came home to take care of him. During this time, I didn't have problem with anybody, because my father was a peace-loving, and myself, I imbibed that one from my father. I've been peace-loving. So during the reign of my father, the EWU was very peaceful. EWU was highly respected, and there was development in EWU until he joined his ancestors in 1997, when the Onujeshi problem started. Then the people were divided. Some supported me as the heir apparent to the throne, whereas others now felt that they could do otherwise. In fact, I wasn't the first son of my dad. My father had the first son, that was Prince Yusuf Ojifu, who unfortunately predeceased him in April 1997. It was August. My father died, predeceased the father. He died in April, then my father joined his ancestors in August. So it was after that one, I wanted to bury my father. There was problem in town. the people said I wouldn't bury my father. Anyway, luckily it was during the military. It was a military era. So I informed government. Then the then military administrator, Baba Adamu now, authorized me to perform the burial ceremony and my installation as the Onoji of Egu in 1997. And it was December 13th, 1997, I was installed, the Onoji of Egu. After my installation, my opponents went to court. He challenged the military administration for giving me, he said he had no right to give me give me permission to bury my father. So in 1999, that was 1998, they went to court. 1999, I got my first judgment. So they still were not satisfied, they still went to court. 2002, year 2000, they now decided to use the, it was now a political era.
Yes,
So decided to use the House of Assembly to get what they want. So the House of Assembly tried to promulgate an unlawful edit. While we were in court, they promulgated an unlawful edit that the throne of Egu should be ruled by selection. But the edit said it's by primogeniture, father to the eldest surviving son, by which I'm installed. They tried to change it to selection. So we went to court, challenged the House of Assembly's right that they have no right to change because it was an executive order. So year 2000, I won. The House of Assembly were restrained from interfering with it until pending determination of the case in court. So we were still in court. So in 2005, in fact, February 10th, I had my first, I had my victory, and this is my, I had my judgment, 2005. The court ruled that I'm the legitimate successor to the throne of my father. And Rasak, the contender, was asked to vacate the palace. He refused. He was still in the palace. Then they went to appeal court. 2014, I got the judgment of the appeal court, upholding the judgment of the lower court.
In your favor,
in my favor, that I'm the legitimate successor to the throne of my father. As if that was not enough, they went further to the Supreme Court. So 2024, the Supreme gave the judgment in my favor, affirming the judgment of the lower courts, that I'm the legitimate successor to the throne of my father. He was asked to vacate the palace. He refused. Refused to vacate the palace. We wrote to the government that judgment had been given. The government did not act, but we don't know why. All to this thing was they had that there are motions in court pending. After the judgment of the Supreme Court, lower court. No, after the judgment, the governor, they said they filed motions now. After the Supreme Court, they filed two motions at the Supreme Court. Two motions, one challenging the judgment of the Supreme to be set aside. The other one, they said the kingmaker should be given permission to substitute witnesses that are dead. Have you seen that one before?
Do we have courts that are higher than Supreme Court? How can they be?
They said dead witnesses. They said they should give permission to substitute dead witnesses. So the Supreme Court was not happy with their motion. They slammed a fine of 10 million naira against the lawyer on behalf of representing the kingmakers. Okay. That was in March 16th. I was in March, I think March 16th now. March 16th. Okay. So they reserved ruling for the other listing. They want to set aside the judgment of the Supreme Court, reserve it. That's the one the Rasak filed. That the judgment of the Supreme Court should be set aside. They reserved that one to to June 5, which was given on June 5, and a fine of 10 million was awarded against Rasak. So that is where we are. Now, we are waiting for the governor to act, to present out of office. That is the situation we are.
And it has been a case of win-win-win for you.
Yes, I've never lost. Since 1998, I've not lost one case. They have been using self-help. All is because I don't want violence in Igbo. I want peace. So they wanted crisis. So that if I had resorted to crisis, the world shouldn't have known the truth. That's why I choose the path of peace and rule of law. Okay. That is what has sustained me to date. Yeah.
That's beautiful. Yeah. So let us look at it now. You see, naturally, when a king or a new king is being installed, the people will always expect a lot of things from the new king. Sir, what are the packages you have for the people, hopefully, when you are installed?
Well, you know, as the knowledge of you, what I need, I know I want peace, development, and security. You know, security is of paramount importance. There cannot be development without security. So my focus should be on security. And I would like the people to embrace peace. I want unity. Now that I've been declared the legitimate successor to the throne, I want everybody to join together. The situation, no loser, no winner. That is what I have. I have nothing against anybody. My range should be for everybody. Inclusiveness. No, nobody will be excluded. There will be no division. I urge you to unite together so there will be peace. Because for the past 29 years now, we've lost much in terms of security, in terms of the development. Socially, economically, we lost much. So I want us to join together to move it forward. That is the message I have today.
Okay. Yeah. So you just mentioned that the government or the governor is here to enforce the rule of the Supreme Court. Any message to the governor from this area now? I want to address the governor now, sir.
Well, governor, I know the governor has been doing his work well, and in the area of infrastructure development is doing well. And I urge him to focus more on security. And in my matter, at least, I expect him to embrace the rule of law, because it's a product of the Supreme Court. So I expect him to do the needful to implement the judgment of the Supreme Court as ruled. That is my message for you.
So your now final message to your people now, EWU people and other ASAM people all together, because there's no isolation in this case.
Well, as I've said, it's time for reconciliation. I've told you, no victor, no vanquished. EWU people should unite. They should embrace rule of law. I want peace in EWU. Without peace, there will be no development. So I urge you people to join hands with me and let's move EWU forward. That's the message I have to me.
I just want to say a little personal, sir. You understand sign language, sir? You speak a sign language. Please talk to them in the sign language too, because your appearance looks like a European. I think they should know that. They are killing you speaking sign language.
You have my EWU people. Hello. Yole Lakidare Eji Emi Dionia. Supreme Court ki wo hin. Jackie Chan, Obama, Kekeriwo, Metaris, Reja, Makikugbe, Kiokba, Bonadamie, Lurialo. Vakidage be happen, Enikbe, singing your Jinok Bira, Emi na Onyegu. But now, me ho no vareja kubogbe emi no you my or e di revi my bu maria osembla va kubogbe va ki rebo okpa maki atania me zori aso sofia okpa maki so va ja kubogbe na re shegu galo vabulo
Man, Isesele, honestly, I never thought you can speak a lot of his language. But I'm surprised that the way you speak is even better than the way you speak English language. Man, Isesele, yeah. So on that note, we have come to the brief end of the interview for now. You see, time with that number, we will already be coming from this angle to say more because for now, we have to stop briefly because we know the area or the area we've got into for now, the point we are now. With time, we have the time to open up more packages to all some people, and EWU. So between now and then, please pray for your king, pray for EWU land, and pray for development in EWU land. Now, from the highness, they have said, no victor, no success, meaning everybody is a winner in this case. And they said, if he comes in, there's nobody who's going to segregate. He's not going to remove anybody, that everybody belongs to him. So stand on that and please take that to be very, very important. So on that note, we say a big thank you to my highness, and I wish him well, and I wish him a peaceful reign by the grace of God. Sunday, he married in Egbinose, Ego Studio, London, UK. Thanks, and some other time again.